Kelly here at Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cochrane, Alberta. And today I've got a 2019 Kia Forte EX Plus to show you. Look at this guy, it's exactly the way we want it. Clean car proof, no accidents. It was a daily rental before we picked it up, but because of COVID, they actually dropped the rental lineup a little quicker than they normally would. So it's really low kilometers compared to what they normally come back in, which leaves these things in tip-top shape. So again, I've walked through this a couple of times and there's not a whole heck of a lot wrong with it. We'll try and point out anything that is wrong with it. It does have daytime running lights that are pretty unique there. If you take a peek at those little quad pieces right there, fog lights underneath there for you. But again, super nice clean white car. Alloys, the upgraded alloys, part of the plus is you're gonna get that nice sporty looking rims there as well. Sunroof up top. Again, you take a peek at this guy and there's not a scratch really on it. That's the nice thing about having these things come out of the fleet really early. One of the positives about having a rental car is when these things are used, they get cleaned and washed every single time. So sometimes these things actually get used, are treated better than some cars on the side. Nice thing about this key is, one, you have one of these little flippy things. One of my favorite things to use is like a little widget, the original fidget spinner. On this side, you're gonna have your information or your lock and unlock that deal. And of course the trunk is right there. So you just pop that out, unlock, it pops it up there for you. Jump inside there, you're gonna have a lot of little details in there that'll help you out. One of the things I really like is this guy here. You pop that and the seats will just tuck forward without having to crawl through or go into the back. So again, nice option there for you. Jumping into the driver's seat or passenger seat in the rear. You can take a peek at this guy and it's just super clean inside. There's not a scratch or anything on it. Usually, especially this line of cars, when they get rented, they probably had nobody sit in the back. In fact, you can actually even see some of the plastic still on this guy. So it basically never got used back here, which is a nice option. If you take a peek back here, you do have your child anchors and your child seats right there for you. So you do have two triple harnesses and then one lap belt to go across there. So depending on what you need. If you look back there, you're gonna have your climate settings in the back for the guests in the back. Jumping into the driver's side, you'll notice this does have blind spot monitors right there for you, so both mirrors will have that. It's part of the plus package. Jumping into the driver's side here, you're gonna have that soft touch material all the way through, plus that counter stitching, and again, a nice piano black piece on there, and that just tells you how good a shape this is. There's no scratches or anything on this guy. Windows, door locks, mirrors, and of course the lockout button to keep the jerks in the back from messing with the windows. Cup holders down there as well. I could probably squeeze an LG in there, definitely not one of the bigger guys. Inside these seats, again, take a peek at that thing, just tip top. I mean, this is almost a brand new car, just with a little bit of depreciation because it is a used vehicle. Sunroof in there as well. You're gonna have manual seats, but again, enough spot there to make these seats comfortable for you. When you jump into here, you're gonna have a couple things. This is gonna be your dash lights, your lane your blind spot monitors. I can turn that on or off from here. Your lane departure is right there for you, so I can turn that on or off. It's gonna give you an audible beep, kind of like built-in rumble strips. And then you've got your traction control button right there. Jumping into this car, I'll show you a couple of the different options that are here for you. Inside the car, you'll notice a couple things. There's lots of room in here. I'd probably have to move the seat forward here if I was gonna drive it comfortably, but other than that, leather wrap steering wheel that is telescoping. So I can move this forward, backwards, up and down, whatever is comfortable for you. On the left-hand side here, you're gonna have all of your Bluetooth stuff. So voice command, phone, and then I can change through my stereo, AM, FM, satellite, Bluetooth, and then of course volume control right there. Hold that down for a second, goes to mute. So if you're gonna drive through or something like that, you can pop it up. This side's gonna be your information right there, plus cruise control settings in there for you as well. Again, back to the little flip-a-majibber, whatever this thing is, my favorite keys in the world. We'll turn this thing on. Inside the dash there, you're gonna have all your information. Standard stuff is gonna pop up down there for you. Then you can see the lane departure gonna be setting up there for you. It'll turn audibly orange, but again, give you those audible sounds if you're gonna see it. Lots of information that I can work through here and set in a particular car. Digital speedometer, it's probably where I'd spend most of my time. I can roll through here. Driving mode, I can work through the driving modes and adjust. Mostly what that's gonna do is give me that eco mode or sport mode. What that's gonna do is adjust the RPMs, how quickly they go. When I step on the gas, is it gonna jump the RPM real quick, or is it gonna keep the RPMs down for fuel economy? So lots of information right there. Keep rolling through this guy. And again, you can take a peek at all the stuff you need in this guy to give you a little bit more user ability in that section. If If I jump into this side, you're gonna have a nice little cup holder right there. No nonsense cup holders here for you, and of course the e-brake to power slide around corners. You've got your seat heaters right here, and of course your steering wheel heater as well. And of course I can change my drive modes right there to the sport and a whole bit. Let's get that out of the way. Down here I'm going to a few things. I got USB port number 1, USB port number 2 right there. This one's going to be the one that hard connects. This will just be for charging. And then I've got a 12-volt battery charger right there. And then wireless charger here. Nice hard rubber compound in there, so I'm not going to lose a cell phone. Definitely fit the big guys in there as well. But again, nice option there for you. This guy is going to be your climate control settings, so air conditioning, your rear temperature, just like that. And then you've got your screen right here. See if I can get the best. There it is. With a backup camera as well. So I jump in here, got a real nice backup camera there for you. Yellow usually means, yeah, there you go. As you drive around the corners, you can see where your silhouette of your car is going to go. So if I wanted to go back into that parking spot right there, if there was no telephone pole, you can tell how you're going to get in there. So nice option. I'll pop that back in there for you. Again, really nice, easy touchscreen, everything. Audio, the whole works is right there. All menus. Pop back in there. I can adjust the settings. Go back to the screen. So again, a couple laps around this thing. You're going to figure it out. Bluetooth, easy to set up there for you. Again, great information throughout this car. So easy, and as you can take a peek, there is basically no scratches or anything throughout this vehicle. Again, clean car proof, low kilometers. This was a daily rental beforehand, but as you can tell, this thing isn't hardly used. Great opportunity to buy this one. Come on down to Cochrane Toyota and figure it out.